Today's horoscope, Scorpio April 24th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Some of your personal plans may need refinement these days, or you may put less energy into them as you attend to other areas of life, particularly social ones. Today, however, a Sun-Pluto square is in play, and efforts to make peace can end up with you trying to prove yourself, which doesn't help anyone. There can be a competitive or tense feel, but seek opportunities to grow and excel through it. Self-awareness is helpful with difficult energies stirring fears of losing a position, label, title, or person. It's best to watch for automatic responses that don't serve you well, as relationship ruts can be especially obvious now. The desire for company is real, but there is a lot to sort out in your inner world, and perhaps the chance to do so is what you need most today. Gloomy skies lie ahead today. As the sun sizzles across the sky from you in your solar house of partnership, he will feel the crack of the whip from powerhouse Pluto. This sharp battle leaves no stone or relationship unaffected. Either you or your partner may feel a primal need for control or domination, which would ultimately cause a relatively sharp change in your rapport. One party may feel hurt. Don't dive into power struggles. It isn't worth it and will leave everything burnt in a fury, which will end up harming you in the end. What do you want? Intense desires might take your professional commitments by storm when the Sun in Taurus squares Pluto in Aquarius. Although everything may seem stable on the outside, you might be burning up with intense feelings on the inside. On the one hand, you may absolutely adore who you work with and what you are working on. On the other hand, you may feel highly stressed if you do not like your professional commitments. It might be worthwhile to address how you feel before your emotions significantly impact your agreements. Watching yourself take the initiative will give your ego something to smile about. Today's planetary energy has a helpful effect on you. Especially in the next couple of days, your ability to undercut the sentimental with a strong sense of purpose will make you feel as if your personal power is on a wing. However, emotional truth can be the ultimate truth a lot of the times. Take a hot bath and consider your sensitive side. Look for inspiration through interaction and travel on this day. The effects of this vibration are sure to see you eager to get your hands dirty doing something enjoyable. The best thing you can do when this essence is in the air is to let it guide you and take you wherever it has a mind to. Follow your heart, and take advantage of opportunities that involve others or travel. It will be in one of these areas that you find the most rewards. As much as the moon's return to a playful and creative part of your chart in the heart of the working week might be considered a case of bad timing, not only are these playful and creative lunar vibes in safe hands, but in a week where a balance between work and play is already a necessity, this will help to get the balance right. In the heart of Mars' first full week back in your career sector, Mercury's first back in your work sector, and with the moon still 2 days away from joining the two together, professionally you can afford to wait. This will help with the new spotlight that is on your work and life balance. It is in the heart of Venus, the planet of love's last full week in your romantic sector, and just as her rare triple alignment with Saturn and the North Node has begun, that the moon returns for its monthly visit. At the same time that you are moving towards some powerful days for friendship and relationship building, things are starting to take a seriously romantic turn. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, you might notice a shift in your mental clarity, a subtle but powerful sharpening of focus. Complex situations that once felt overwhelming now seem more manageable. You find yourself craving mental stimulation and seeking out conversations, topics, or projects that challenge your intellect and expand your understanding of the world. Whether it's diving back into a subject that's long intrigued you or finally picking up that book or podcast you've been meaning to explore, your mind is hungry for knowledge. And the best part? You're not just absorbing information passively, you're eager to explore, question, and analyze, driven by a genuine desire to grow. This thirst for understanding arrives at the perfect time, because today's cosmic landscape is urging transformation. With the Sun in grounded Taurus squaring off against Pluto in visionary Aquarius, There's a cosmic nudge, maybe even a push to take a deeper look at who you've been and who you are becoming. This aspect brings a kind of inner tension, not to shake you up in a chaotic way, but to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and confront the parts of your life or yourself that are ready for an upgrade. If you've been clinging to a version of yourself that no longer fits, this is the moment to lovingly let go. Just like shedding an old skin, you might feel vulnerable at first, but it's all part of making space for something more aligned with who you are now. Change isn't always easy, but it can be incredibly rewarding. Think back to a time when you took a leap of faith. Maybe it was changing careers, moving to a new city, or even ending a relationship that no longer served you. At the time, it may have felt uncertain, but in hindsight, that change likely brought new strength, insight, and clarity. This is one of those turning points. Your energy is high, and your confidence is unmistakable right now. You're motivated, not just by ambition, but by a deeper desire to take ownership of your path and make progress in areas that matter most to you. This is a beautiful time to take those first steps toward your goals. Talk to the people you trust, your closest friends, your family, or your partner. Share your ideas, even the wild ones. You'll likely be met with encouragement and support, perhaps more than you expect. Sometimes, just saying your dreams out loud gives them momentum. But remember, transformation isn't just about grand gestures. It's also about showing up consistently and keeping your word to others and to yourself. There may be moments when your enthusiasm outpaces your ability to follow through. If that happens, don't be hard on yourself. Just take a step back, reassess, and recommit with intention. Being aware of how your actions affect those around you helps maintain trust and harmony in both personal and professional relationships. Communication is key, especially if emotions are heightened. Speaking of relationships, the energy today supports emotional openness and connection. If you're single, you may find that your authentic self draws others in, especially those who resonate with your values and sense of purpose. And if you're in a relationship, this is a great moment to deepen your bond. Organize something special, have a meaningful conversation, or simply show up fully and be present. Emotional honesty now can lay the foundation for long-lasting intimacy. Financially, the stars are in your favor. Opportunities could surface that lead to greater stability and even abundance. You might come across a smart investment, a business idea, or simply make a savvy decision when managing your money. Trust your instincts, but also take time to assess your options thoughtfully. Your clarity and confidence will guide you in the right direction, and if you need advice, someone trustworthy is likely to offer just the insight you need. On the physical front, if you've been putting off exercise or self-care, today might be the spark you need to get back on track. Your energy is not just mental, it wants a physical outlet too. Whether it's going for a walk, stretching, dancing, or returning to a favorite activity, moving your body will not only boost your mood but also align your energy in a way that feels grounded and powerful. This is your reminder that your well-being is just as important as your productivity. So take a deep breath and ask yourself, what are you ready to release, and what are you excited to welcome into your life? Is there a version of yourself you're ready to say goodbye to? And what would the upgraded, more aligned you look like? Share your thoughts in the comments. What's shifting in your world right now? What steps are you taking, big or small, toward becoming your most authentic self? Your story might be the exact encouragement someone else needs today.